Thank you, Lord Mayor, and may I thank Councillor Arrow for leading on this report and driving through this inquiry into an issue which has been simmering for quite a while. It's one of those opportunities that you get to look under the bonnet of the Council and to find out what's going wrong and to ask those questions about why things aren't working. And as we may discuss later today, I think it's one of those things which comes back to that word, what is a council culture? What is a council culture in this case in dealing with young people who want to build their careers, dealing with young people who want jobs, dealing with young people who want a chance to be employed? I think seeing the evidence and seeing the start statistics is pretty shocking. When you get that number again, I'll just repeat it, that only 80 employees of the council are under the age of 20, only 167 under the age of 24. Stark numbers which suggest the council, even in difficult times, even in times of adversity, which is simply not open to recruiting and employing young people. And within this report, there's some very practical measures that are advised to help encourage both improve recruitment and to improve retention. And it's striking again that, most of those youngsters, they leave within 12 months of joining the council. The stories that Councillor Arrow has told about what people said, about what their experience was of working for the council. The Birmingham City Council remains the largest in Europe, I think. It should be a go-to place for ambitious young people who want to work in local government, who want to serve communities. They should be coming here, they should be staying here, they should be finding careers here. Even if, and you know, adversity, we say adversity, but if you're a youngster and you've been through the experience the council's going through at the moment, it's actually a really good experience for your career. You know how bad things can get. You know how much you have to learn. You know what you might bring to difficulties elsewhere in the future. And those youngsters, some of them may go away elsewhere and may come back and bring experience from elsewhere. But if they don't stay here, they don't have that experience of being in Birmingham. So whatever can be done to reverse that culture. The figures on apprenticeships are pretty shocking as well. Council's returned £9.5 million to the government to date in unspent apprenticeship funds. That's about £100,000 a month. Council's currently using only 24% of its levy contributions. A lot of employers struggle. The national average is 55%, but half the national average for actually using the apprenticeship contributions. There are 270 apprentices in total within the council, but only 30 have joined in the last 2 years, and 14 of those are new hires. Similarly, if you look at the graduate scheme, I think, 8 graduates were recruited 2 years ago, but only 5 remain still, so 3 have left already. And that apprenticeship money is challenging. You can imagine asking a local manager to run an apprenticeship scheme. You can imagine the horror, the challenge to it. But small businesses do it, people do it. We have to find ways of supporting managers who want to help, of encouraging a culture of openness to young people. Same as we want a culture of openness in so many ways within this council to change the culture. We have to find ways of changing that. And there's some very practical recommendations in this report, for which I commend Councillor Arrow and the officers for finding those things that can be done, such as encouraging graduates simply to join the support networks, to make sure they know about the support networks and they're not left isolated, feeling isolated as we heard. So there's so much opportunity, even in these difficult times, and particularly as I hope the Council sees some progress and development in the future. Thank you, Lord Mayor.
Thank you, Councillor Hunt.